Gore readings again. Hopefully you're not sick of us. I'm Flesh Wound Dan, joined by producer Todd.
Good evening.
And the fresh man, Mike Kruger, for the hot tag.
I mean, I was there fucking...
Well, you were for 10 minutes, but, you know, we're more worn down. We've been taking the beating, and you're here to clear house.
This is going to make no sense to the majority of people who didn't watch that other show, but thanks, Dan.
That's fine. Go back and watch it, guys, because they're all worth watching. So how are you gentlemen doing?
All right.
Chilling.
Ready to talk about some fucking blood and gore.
Blood and gore is on the menu tonight, and yeah, so we'll jump right into it.
Calm down, Dan. I mean, zombie.
Zombies.
At the gate with number 3. All right. We're doing a spoiler section on this one, yes, obviously.
We can.
I mean,
no.
Honest to yeah. Because there's something in the end I do want to talk about.
Okay.
All right. So from director Michael Leavy.
Oh wait. Before that, we should say we will be spoiler free up until the point we do our spoiler section at the end of the show. So if you haven't seen the movie and you just want to hear about it, you're safe until the spoiler free. Yeah. So
yes.
All right. Thank you. Go ahead, Dan.
All right, so from director Michael Leavy and the Terrifier team comes Stream. And in this film, the Keenan family's simple weekend getaway truly turns into a vacation to die for, as 4 deranged killers playing a sadistic game lock down their hotel and compete for the most creative murders of all the guests. All right, so Stream, right before I tag you in, Kruger, this was an iconic event, correct, Todd?
Yes.
Iconic event. I don't know if it got expanded at all, but it is in theaters as of at least today.
Only certain theaters, though. Like, they were only showing it at Cinemark one night, and now it's like just at Harkins the rest of the week. Because I wanted to go back and see it again.
Yeah, AMC was only 2 days. AMC was 2. And then, you said Harkins is the one that still has it?
Yeah.
So what'd you think, Kruger?
Well, I was definitely anticipating this movie a lot, just because anything having to do with the Terrifier team, I'm all in on. And, like, the cast on this movie alone, just scrolling by it, I'm like, God damn, like, a lot of fucking familiar faces from the horror genre. And it, like, at times kind of remember that movie, what the fuck was it? Death House?
That piece of shit.
That piece of shit fucking movie. But, like, it sold me with the cast on it. And this kind of was a similar thing, except this movie's not a piece of shit. This movie's fucking awesome. I had a great time with this thing, not only just with the cast, but, like, I liked all the characters, and Jeffrey Combs fucking is phenomenal in this movie. One of his best fucking performances, I think, ever. And they utilized him perfectly. He plays a very similar character to his character in Would You Rather, except, like, way more batshit in this movie. I loved his dialogue too. Like, everything about what was his name in the movie? I forgot.
Jeffrey Combs?
Oh. No, Mr. Lockwood. Yeah. Everything about that character and everything Jeffrey Combs brought to the table, it was fucking glorious to see on screen. And it was nice to see Jeffrey Combs on the big screen again. And I feel that way about most of the actors that made cameos and shit in this movie. There is some that weren't even announced that popped in at the end there. And so if you don't want to know everybody, don't look at the full cast list, because there's a couple that I think they just, like, updated. Like,
there's definitely some that I was looking at it right now that weren't there previously.
Yeah. But where do I start? The fucking gore and the kills in this movie were fantastic. I mean, really, really great stuff. And but it's not every single kill is to the, Terrifier level of, like, grand gore. There's a couple of, like, off-screen things, but I think they were kind of just teasing you, because, like, then there's a point in the movie where just shit hits the fan, and then it's gore filled throughout. And there's a I'll just say the tic-tac-toe scene, the fucking arcade murder, two of the best kills all fucking year. Really creative stuff. I mean, the concept of this movie is pretty badass. I mean, 4 killers being live streamed on the dark web. They get style points for killing innocent people in creative ways. There was nothing that, like, with that concept that I wasn't going to love. And this movie feels like Hostel, Terrifier, and the Laid to Rest movies, specifically Chrome Skull, Laid to Rest 2. It feels like all of those movies mashed into one, and it's a fucking goddamn great time. David Howard Thornton, I thought it was just funny that he basically is playing art again. Yeah. But
just a non-supernatural art is kind of what he's doing.
But fuck it. I mean, he did have like the duo with him and his sister though. So, and they played off each other really well. I had a really great time. So if you can still see this movie, go fucking support it, especially if you like the Terrifier films. I mean, if you love Terrifier 1 and 2, I can't see you not loving this. My only complaint really, I think, would maybe be the dad. I felt like he was kind of like not there. So like, not as far as like his performance, I felt like he didn't like give his all like everybody else did.
You're muted, Todd.
You're muted, Todd.
Oh, I was going to say, he feels like he's a little bit more out of Jack Frost than he is of this movie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? His acting's a little stiffer.
Yeah, I thought he came off as sympathetic.
I liked him, but I get what Kruger's saying.
He was probably my least favorite character out of everybody.
Like one thing about him, and this is not a criticism because it makes total sense, but it's a Danielle Harris thing. Like, I feel like he's diddling Danielle Harris being her husband, and they're probably like 3 or 4 years.
I forgot to say, Danielle Harris also fucking killed it in this movie. I thought her performance was super convincing. The fucking perfect hot mom.
The bar scene, that's right.
So yeah, man, this gets my stamp of approval, and it's high on my top 10 of the year.
Okay. Okay, so I'll throw out the negatives first. This movie is, storyline wise, this is very, very basic stuff. There's nothing original in this movie at all.
Maybe you want to watch slashers.
Yeah, you've seen it before. You know exactly where it's going, beat for beat. So originality is like the one thing it has going against it. Having said that, when rewinding a little bit to when we, I think, reacted to this trailer a while back, I got Death House vibes. I'm like, this is the horror Expendables bullshit they're trying to sell us again. And I'll be honest, like, I love pretty much everybody in this movie, but I've seen a lot of indie movies that I call them money mark movies that will pay to get some of these people in it for 2 seconds. And I was really worried that was going to be this. Now, obviously, some don't have as much screen time, but I thought they made good with the screen time that these people had. Daniel Roebuck, for one, he's funny. He plays a great asshole. He's a very nice guy, but I want to just believe that that's him. He had some funny lines. It's like, that bartender wanted to fuck me. The one that just made me laugh so much is when he was drunk and he just like knocks that guy off the ladder and he doesn't even apologize.
Yeah,
like, who put the ladder?
Yeah, who the fuck put the ladder into the hall?
Dude's like on the ground wincing in pain, and I thought that was just funny. It takes a little bit to get going. It's another movie that's 2 hours. Now that does include something out mid credits or whatever, but
all the after credit stuff.
So I mean,
it's under 2.
It drags a little bit at the beginning, but they take their time getting to know the family, and that's cool.
Yeah, I didn't feel that
drag.
Yeah, I didn't feel the drag because I felt like we were getting to know everyone.
You could have condensed the story into 90, but I wasn't bored. It just, that first 20, 30 minutes, a little slower. But having said that, I'm happy to say it's not a Death House situation. Jeffrey Combs is basically the star of the movie, and Danielle Harris has a lot of screen time. I think Dave Sheridan, he was funny as the bartender.
Yeah.
They had something to do at least. Even, Felissa Rose isn't really in it much, but they give her a little something as Daniel Roebuck's wife. So I was happy to see them actually utilizing the many names and I don't know if some of the names are even spoilers the way that goes down.
I'm afraid to say it, because I don't remember who was or wasn't.
I mean, some were announced directly in press releases, so I'm going to say it's not spoiler. We can say Tim Curry because that was absolutely announced. So, that there's a lot of people in it.
Who did Terry Kaiser play? Did you catch that, anyone?
I think that was a blink and you miss it kind of thing.
I think he was the old guy that was tied up in the movie theater. I think that's who it was, and you couldn't tell because of the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
I liked a lot of what they did, and Damien Leone does the effects.
It's all the gores to Terrifier 2 level.
Well, now see, I want to throw out there's nothing like the bedroom scene in Terrifier 2. This isn't like I'm saying
the quality of gore.
Yeah, the quality of gore. They don't do the CG gore, which is also good. Some really good kills, but a little more, like I said, it's not heavy on the torture and the over the top kills. It's meat and potatoes slasher territory, which I love. Other than being not the most original story, it is a lot of fun. And I'm going to share my theater story. It's a quick one, but it brought a tear to my eye. So we do get boobs in this. We get full nudity in this. And the second it popped up,
we don't get full.
I saw some meat curtains for blink and you miss.
Dan, well, one, you didn't see meat curtains. You may have seen lower bush area. But
I think for a second, and it's in theater.
God, dude! This fucking actress is gonna watch the fucking
Dan. Okay, I'm gonna.
It's a good thing. But Dan, here's my story.
Dan, well, before you do it, I'm just going to clarify this. If there was one frame that was mistakenly in there, that doesn't count as full frame. If side boob doesn't count as nudity, Dan, a flash frame of what might have been the vaginal area does not count as a full nudity.
The vaginal area.
Yes.
All right. So we'll just
that's
say
what we're going to refer it to now. The vaginal
glorious TNA, which shocked me because that's not a thing in Terrifier. Well, at least Terrifier 2 now. It's like we don't do nudity.
Well, Terrifier 2 just didn't have the opportunity for fucking nudity. And I mean, you did technically get it. Fucking Allie's titties out on the. It's a corpse nudity.
Kruger, why don't you read that one?
Oh, my buddy Steve, who saw the movie with me. Tony Todd looks like Larry Legend in 20 years.
There you go. I want Larry Legend to do
the guy in Don't Blink looks like Larry Legend, or Blink Twice looks like Larry Legend in 20 years. That motherfucker straight up looked like him.
There you go. But we get glorious TNA, and the second it happened, and we get it's beautiful. The second it happened, I hear behind me, and it's not a packed theater or anything. I wish it was, but behind me, I just hear tits, yes, and I turn around and I think there's just a tear.
She just been like high five.
I think I did kind of just do this.
Dad, you just see his meat ball.
He had his wife or girlfriend with him, so I didn't want to she probably wasn't too happy.
I found myself laughing inappropriate in a few of the movies this week that we'll be talking about Wednesday too.
Sorry, Swaggy, no Angela meat curtains.
No.
Can you oh my God.
I'm just telling him. I don't
also one thing I want to say is this was
vaginal area, Dad.
Yeah, we're
vaginal area.
Yeah, you're not allowed to say meat curtains anymore. Vaginal area is what we refer to the vagina now. Okay,
the side vagina.
That's maybe you got side vaginal. Anyway, this was a crowd-funded project too. Which I think is awesome.
I was sorry. I was reading Steve's. I love that Francis from P was in there. Yeah. You can see.
Whoa. That was Slash Your Own Video says, what about flesh drapes?
I think you just made up a new shirt.
Yeah, definitely a shirt, but I think.
Show your flesh drapes.
Oh my god, we're off the rails tonight. But
I know. Then you wonder why Felicia Rose is never going to say yes to an interview. Dan,
yeah,
Heavy body, but just to get back past the flesh drapes, heavy body count, some really good gore. Again, seasoned horror fans know exactly where this is going. It's nothing original. It's a very basic story that we've seen, but I was entertained. I really loved the cast. There's a couple characters that maybe could have been fleshed out more, or maybe they're going to factor into any possible sequel. I don't know, but for the most part, I just had a lot of fun with it. I realize, I don't know, it's not going to be maybe as high on my end of the year list as Kruger's, but I genuinely enjoyed it. And a lot of these throwback slashers aren't true throwback slashers because they won't do certain things. They handle certain topics with kid gloves, and this one didn't do that. It was just a good, fun horror party movie. Good one to see with your buddies.
I also didn't feel like anybody was safe either.
Yeah. No, once you lose one certain character, you can tell gloves are off. I'll say it like that.
Yeah.
I got to throw shout out Venus Flytrap. That was the old black cop from WKRP in Cincinnati. Pops up. So I was excited. I was like probably the only one who was like that. Yeah. I love some WKRP.
One thing I wanted to say too. Did you guys notice towards the end of the movie where they're doing kind of the I don't know what you would call it, the montage of everybody watching the stream?
Right.
Did you notice that it was literally the whole fucking team, the whole effects team? I saw Damien Leone and Philip Falcone in there. It was pretty cool. Todd, though, overall, what did you think? Because
I loved it. I went in I had forgot about the trailer, so I went in pretty much blank, other than knowing it was from the Terrifier team. So which is all I really needed to know. And even watching it, I didn't really remember it. And I kind of mentioned when Dan was talking, it kind of reminded me of something like Slasher. It's just simple premise, fun, got some killers doing their stuff. It's an easy concept. It's endless, and the way they're setting it up with horror icons. I mean, this thing, it's got legs. I mean, when I was tagging it for the show tonight, the movie's Instagram's handles is Stream Franchise, so they're already planning more, I guess.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, especially with what they set up, yeah.
So I mean, and honestly, they could set up anything they've set up there. They can start a new, they already either have 2 movies ready, from concepts from the end of this one.
I am happy to hear too when you went out, or if you stayed after the credits, like Dan didn't. They showed you all the new projects that they have coming up. They're doing a zombie movie. I forget what that one's called, but they are also doing Screamboat, which has me extremely fucking happy. But the only thing that sucks about that is the director is the same director as the Mean One. But it looked like they were working on the fucking effects for Screamboat. So fingers crossed.
Is that Screamboat Willie?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
David Howard Thornton playing Mickey Mouse.
Okay. Do you think Mousetrap, though, is kind of taking the wind out of the sail? So
I don't give a fuck, dude. It's David Howard Thornton, dude.
Oh, I get it, but I'm just saying, I feel like people maybe got that bad taste.
The Mean One. I mean, that and the fact that it's by the same director as the guy that made the Mean One, maybe. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like the Mean One also just didn't have budget at all.
Yeah. Well, the Mousetrap one though, that one got buried though. I mean, it's not one people are really talking about. I mean, we are, but I mean that's because we watched.
Because we watch everything, and but any parody movie, I'm in.
Yeah.
JG asks if it's worth driving an hour. That's a tough question, especially
you know what, man?
Right now, but
I would say if you are a huge slasher fan, yes. If you're not super into slasher movies, then no.
Make a day out of it. try and
To
do
me, it
some other
depends.
stuff.
To me, it depends on what that hour drive is. If it takes me an hour and it's a nice drive, that's fine. If it's an hour going to LA, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing. That's okay.
Well, you'll be doing that pretty fucking soon when we're all united.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
The other thing,
this is going to be the first time the full team is going to be together.
Yeah.
We'll hype that up. Wait, I still haven't talked about it. Quit moving on.
I'm not moving on. I'm adding to the conversation.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna go off on a different topic. I'm still talking about the movie. God damn it.
Back to stream.
Thank you.
Back to stream.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I already said I loved it. One thing I did notice, and I mentioned this to Dan after I saw it. You can tell this is an East Coast movie. Like all the women look alike, and I'm not saying that is a bad thing, but I did have a hard time keeping track of a couple of the straight. The dark hair, dark straight hair, same features, all kind of East Coast accent. It kind of It took. I was like, wait, is that that one or the other? A couple of times. Me. Well, yeah. Put your boner away, Dan. You've already talked about your vaginal area, so
vaginal area. Todd. She's learned.
I know. Vaginal was worse. Vagina.
Yeah.
Vaginal area.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's fun. I do like those because we don't get those like East Coast pictures anymore, like Sleepaway Camp, like Friday. Like it's more like all the crowdfunding things. It has that regional feel, like even though it is like that East Coast, everything just feels the same now. I like that it feels like it's from an area.
Yeah, me too. Well, and the thing that I really love about Terrifier and what Damien Leone did with his movies, this one does too. Like the cinematography and everything just looks really clean, and I like they shoot the shit out of it. And but then when it comes to the kills and stuff, it feels almost like Friday the 13th-esque with how they do it. And if you stayed at the end of the movie, you saw how they did the effects basically in a fucking garage.
They're old school. And that's what I like about the movies. It feels like that. Like it is a throwback to true slashers. The way they're doing it is like true slashers. I mean, other than not shooting on actual film, it's the same. It's this,
There's an authenticity about it that you don't get often from these throwback slashers. Again, you watch some and it's like they might nail two things, but then it's like, again, the nudity is a big one. We usually got that. Not always, but we usually
I think just nudity in general, dude, is just I think that's across the board with fucking shit. Like people get weird about
I was talking about this with Dan off air. I say it's like the Twister thing. Like they filmed the kiss, they tested the kiss didn't get used. People are just turned off by that to the point. Dan, don't interrupt that because I'm moving on already. But like I was saying to Dan I think it is the thing about this younger generation of people who we grew up in an era where we got to see our boobs in our movies. That was where we saw them.
Yeah.
They're used to seeing them on their phones. And that's a thing they do in private. So it's like all of a sudden you watch and it's like, I think for them, they don't like those worlds meshing. It's just like nudities for private time and not for the movies. I think it's just a generational thing. And I think a lot of them, it's weird because they'll watch the dirtiest shit on their phones.
They're just too scared to pop a boner, maybe.
So I think it is. You're basically saying it's like, ooh, a kiss, and I'm going to watch this video of somebody shoving the entire Castle Grayskull playset up their ass.
But they're doing it in private, so it's okay. I really do think it is a thing.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say that that's the majority, especially a kiss. I mean, good God, what?
Hey, to be fair though, there was nudity in Terrifier 2.
I don't remember. It's been a while, but
I mean, male nudity counts.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it fucking does.
I don't count it, but
yeah, well, it fucking counts.
Yeah.
Genitals being mutilated is fucking goddamn nudity.
Dan says all male genitals pass with a PG-13.
Yeah,
it's not.
They don't count, so they're.
I mean, the first Terrifier movie, you literally get somebody sawed through their fucking
Yeah, the first one.
or vaginal area.
Look when that was filmed though. Like things have definitely. I mean, fuck God, that was filmed. I guess filmed like we're coming up on a decade, right?
Now, 2018.
Okay, well, was it? Yeah, that movie's been out a while, but anyways,
I mean, 2018 is only what 6 years.
Yeah. This one though is a step in the right direction, despite the predictable nature of it. It's a step in the right direction as far as giving people what they want. And I'm gonna just say,
It's a crowd pleaser.
I hope myself, all of you out there listening and on the show, of course, and that cool ass dude behind me that had the balls to make others uncomfortable by yelling out tits. Yes, we need to be the last. We need to be the last people on Earth. Like if the nukes drop, like I want
Dan's getting an underground bunker for everybody.
Yes, I'm gonna track down the tits guy, and he's gonna be welcome in the bunker.
I would be much rather be above the ground than in the bunker with Dan for all of eternity.
We're gonna watch vaginal slasher movies while the world burns.
Dan's just gonna make everyone uncomfortable with his hardcore Castle Grayskull erotica as he's acting it out in front of everyone because there's no Wi-Fi for Pornhub.
One thing I did want to say too is
I'm at the hub, right?
One thing I wanted to say too is this was only Mike Leavy's second film that he's ever directed ever. So good on him. Great job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm curious to see all of the reactions to this now. Although I know a lot of people will probably be having to see it at home.
Yeah. Also, Jason Leavy, who wrote it with Mike Leavy and who the hell was the other writer? Steven Sala. All of like they're basically guys that work in the shop with fucking Damien Leone on the Terrifier movies. Like it's a whole fucking family project, and it's awesome.
Yeah. You can feel it, like I said, any shortcomings. And again, the movie has that, but you can easily overlook it. Just the sense of fun is there. And yeah, this one made me smile. And that's all I can ask for. But
let's rate it.
Cover. Yeah, I guess we can rate it now. Well, Kruger, go for it.
I am a 4.5 out of 5, and that may grow to a 5 over time. But for right now, 4.5 out of 5.
I am a 4 out of 5. Highly recommend it. But you know, the plot is very thin, but it's a great slasher. Todd, what say you?
I'm also 4 out of 5. Room to grow. I had a really good time with it, and I'll definitely be checking it out again.
Yeah, dude, I need the Blu-ray and Steelbook immediately. I need one of the masks. Yeah. I loved how the mask is like very Art the Clown-esque too. Like I said, it's kind of like just like, hey, let's throw this together and fucking do this side project movie and just try to get a bunch of people that we do the conventions with.
Mm-hmm. And Zombie will answer your question about number 3 in our spoilers section, I guess.
Oh, okay.
No, his one from earlier.
What, does she show her tits?
Yeah, well, I said we'll tell them in spoilers.
He wants the vaginal spoilers.
All right.
Tits.
All right. So we rated it. So time for spoilers. There's your warning. Dan, you want to say anything before I hit the spoiler warning?
No.
Join us Wednesday if you're going to miss this. All right.
Yes.
Here we go. Spoilers. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't do the air raid I promised.
For the blind.
Fucking face to joystick. Fucking violence, man. That shit
Dave
was
Sheridan,
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Fucking so good. And then the drill kill with Jeffrey Combs drilling fucking homeboy's eye out of his fucking head. Oh, like great gore. And I loved just how you got to see the way they created that literally in this tiny little fucking space. Like this, like 5 foot by 5 foot area that they were filming at in somebody's grandma's garage. It's so fucking cool, dude. I mean, like anybody that wants to go and make their own movie should be inspired by this. As far as spoilers, though, the daughter thought that was cool. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting her to come back.
Really?
Yeah, no, I thought she was just off.
You're like, I'm out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I kind of knew because I was like, there's unfinished business with their character. Plus, it being the second one on the kebab, I was like, that's probably...
Well, maybe I just kind of fucking forgot about her.
I did for a bit too. I was like,
yeah,
and then I was like, she's been gone for a while. Are they done with her? Or are they gonna?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was at, and then I was like, oh shit, she's back, and like, what a badass way to fucking come back, fucking having to take your French boyfriend's fucking dead body and push it off you, like the way they got impaled, awesome stuff. The tic-tac-toe kill. Fucking probably, I think my favorite kill of the year. Like, it was really, really fucking just creative with them playing that.
It was the most sadistic one. That one kind of was more in Terrifier.
And like, Terrifier and Hostel-esque.
But I thought that was very clever, just playing like fucking tic-tac-toe on his chest. I thought that was really
and
fun.
I like the dynamic between David Howard Thornton and what is he? 2? Yeah,
I got the players mixed up, sorry.
Yeah, 2 and the girl is
3.
3. Yeah.
No vaginals on the girl zombie, I'm sorry.
Yeah, or tits.
Yeah, I was gonna say her titties.
But they're nice, you can tell.
Also, I popped for David Howard Thornton, like fucking his character too, still being alive at the end. Like you know he's gonna come back all fucked up the next one now. So yeah. I'm really excited about that. Bill fucking Moseley, and then
he was one that wasn't announced, right?
Yeah, correct.
All right.
Yeah, Bill Moseley and Tim Curry for like. They had him with the mask on. I mean,
first movie in 14 years for him. First anything, I believe.
Yeah,
except voice acting. He's kept doing that.
I audibly popped in his shit when Moseley showed up.
Yeah, dude. I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
You know, one little scene that I thought was really funny was when the dad tricks David Howard Thornton, and he just is like, "Oh, rats!"
Yeah,
you got him first.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, David Howard Thornton's like acting, like he's kind of like a little more turned up, a more turned up Art the Clown.
When I don't know if I can use these words, but when he's like
putting
the thing on the tree branch, and then he locks eyes with the lady, and he just like points at her.
Oh yeah, dude, that was awesome with the noose. Yeah, Steve said, was that a real arcade game the bartender was playing? I don't know. I think it was just like a custom.
Yeah, I think someone just did a retro gimmick, and if they did, they should put it up somewhere to play.
Yeah, dude, for real. or they should put it up and then make a stream version too, like that would be awesome.
Now, one little thing, I'm not exactly sure how they wouldn't have been able to smash their way out of this hotel, but I can overlook it.
Like, I mean, it could
there's a few things I overlooked. There's that, and then like why were they still leaning against the wall when they got spiked with that thing? Because she didn't go all the way through her, so they should have just kind of fell off the wall. But whatever.
Yeah.
Little things like that. But because the movie's so entertaining, I noticed it. I was like, who cares?
Yeah, dude, who gives a shit? Fucking in Friday the 13th, like there's shit like that throughout the whole franchise.
Makes it an authentic slasher if we're just
exactly.
You know who I want in the sequel?
Better actor than a classic slasher. So there's
the acting all around. Who is the I forget her name? The girl in the opening scene, old lady.
Oh, Dee Wallace.
Dee Wallace, yes.
The timeless Dee Wallace.
I felt sad watching her. I don't want to watch old people die. I think I'm like old people and kids. No, I can do it.
Dude, fuck the kids. Fuck them kids. I wanted that little shit to die in this fucking movie. I was hoping so bad that little fuck was gonna get his throat slit.
Yeah. Okay, maybe just old people.
We'll have to wait until the second one.
Yeah. You know who I want in the second one? And I'm going a little bit out of the box here. I want the second one to be like a bunch of pro wrestlers on a show that are like in this Holiday Inn they take over.
And they just beat the fucking shit out of him.
The head one, I want to be like Ric Flair. That scene when you got David Howard Thornton.
I want you already lost me. I wanted
no, but wait. When they're like trying to intimidate, where they're doing their little like side to side thing in the hallway, I want Flair to just start like helicoptering towards them. And it's just like it's just like that game of chicken. Ric Flair playing the game. He's like all sad. He's like, I'm never gonna have another match, and then that's like his.
Even your dog says this idea is bullshit.
Yeah, dude. I don't know where the fuck that.
Just cute, proud to be an American. Send Necro out, fucking up zombies with guardrails. That's all.
Boom. Just starts decking them.
No. He knocks the end of it off, so it's just the rails all spreading out.
That
takes all the zombies with it.
Now he's getting hyped up. Getting hyped. You have that last scene. They all like hide behind his wheelchair and just push him forward. He's just like knocking the shit out of you.
He doesn't need the wheelchair anymore.
What are you talking about a wheelchair? Motherfucker's got a match in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What is the name of the show? If I die, I die is the show or something.
Some shit like that.
Motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah, he's fucking nuts. I'm kind of hoping though that he does make a comeback so I can work with him.
Yes, well, he's gonna have to really start rehabbing if he's gonna go up against you, because you might take out the other hip. He's like that. That's like a good story. Like Necro's like Jason. You just keep fucking doing awful shit to him, but
he comes back anyways and beats the fuck out of you, punches you in the face. All right, I think we can put the spoiler.
Yeah.
We're talking wrestling now, so yeah.
Well, anyways, guys, I can't stress this enough. Support the Terrifier team. It looks like they have a full production company now. I forgot what the hell it's called. Shit. But it looks like they have a full team now, similar to kind of what the people's from Blood and Honey are doing, where they just have like an in-house team that they're working with together. But I mean, they're 3 for 3 right now. So
yeah, I'm eager to see what they do in other genres too. Like you said, the zombie movie and
Damien Leone also does have some project like that was announced. I can't remember what, like a non-Terrifier movie coming up. So
we need production houses besides Blumhouse.
Absolutely,
so this is a good thing. Yeah. So even if the Pooniverse is just doing their one thing, that's their lane, that's fine. It's still just different, outputs, putting stuff out. So, and I, like I said earlier, I like the fact that I know the Terrifier stuff. It's got that East Coast feel, and it's everything's the same now. I like the regional. It's like different. Like I don't want to compare it to rap, but I mean, you used to be able to listen to different places and they sounded different. Yeah, and everything being the same. Now that's the same with film. Everything's kind of the same. It's all made for the same, like just vanilla. There's no you're not like seeing different places and people. I don't know.
And speaking, sorry.
No, you're good.
Speaking of Terrifier and all that shit, though, I think we should do a straight up marathon of 1 and 2. Live stream. I'm down as fuck. Maybe the week
leading
before.
up. Yeah,
we can do
the first one's not that long anyway.
So the first one's like an hour and
it balances out.
Yeah. So it'll only be 3.5 hours all the way.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. We'll have a lot of Halloween content coming your way.
Yeah, that'd be a good one though. So stay tuned for that. I think hopefully we'll get the full team on.
Yeah, we'll make it happen next month.
Including,
I can't wait.
I
can't wait for fucking Terrifier 3, dude. I'm so goddamn excited.
It's October
8th or 11th. I can't remember.
Okay, so it is earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe we'll plan the watch along gimmick first week of October then.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
When we gets closer.
Sweet. Yeah, so guys, make sure.
Oh, well, yeah. Steve asks, isn't there another Art the Clown? Go ahead and read that, please. I can't speak.
Isn't there another Art the Clown film that's called Terrifier? Yeah, All Hallows Eve.
Yeah. It's an anthology. He plays a part in it.
Yeah.
It's not really an Art the Clown film, but he's in there. It's his origin.
It's the first film. He's in 2 of the segments. It's an anthology. Yeah, and I think there's like 4 in total.
Different actor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's thank you.
Completely different actor.
That's kind of a bitter pill, I'm sure. Like seeing it blow up after you're not
well,
playing.
Then you know what? If he really has a problem with it, then he should be going to the conventions as the original Art the Clown.
I'm not shocked he hasn't tried that.
Dude, he has. He has gone.
He has. I've not seen him pop up, but I could be.
Yeah, dude, he's done conventions.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Does he bill himself as the original Art the Clown?
No, it's just Art the Clown from All Hallows Eve.
Wouldn't it be funny if he goes full Tony Moran and just starts like venting?
Yeah, it's Mike Gianelli.
Okay.
And I honestly think the Terrifier movies are not the movies, but the Terrifier segment and then the Ninth Circle segment in All Hallows Eve are the only things that he's ever done.
Okay. Well, still claim to fame, so that's cool.
No, he was good in those too.
Yeah. Steve says Joker 2, Terrifier 3, and Smile 2 to kick off
October. Yeah,
I swear to God, I already fucking hate Smile 2. I swear to God, that fucking trailer I hate so fucking bad.
Why do you hate it? Why do you hate it?
I don't know. I just see it and it annoys me every fucking time. I like the first one.
I thought the first one was decent.
I liked it.
But
I'm talking about Truth or Dare, not Smile.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I was talking about. I love both of those, but yeah, I was just talking shit there, Dan.
Dude, I'm so goddamn sick of seeing Speak No Evil. The fucking other trailer just gives more of the goddamn movie away, and it's just like, what the fuck is the point of even watching it now? Also, what the fuck was the point of remaking it after 2 goddamn years?
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I guarantee they don't do the original ending. I would be shocked.
Well, I mean, it would be a really stupid ass remake if they fucking did the original ending too.
I think it's gonna be like just probably some. I won't say anything, but we'll talk about that one. I think that's out when we're down there too. So.
Or maybe that's the one that comes out the same day as Beetlejuice. I don't know.
I know that's out.
Yeah, so now we could talk about this. We will all be together for the first time ever.
In person. Technically there was one other time.
Oh yeah, but I wasn't a part of the team. So this is the team. This is all together.
Yes.
How do you forget like the JD thing with the light tubes, which I wasn't ready.
He forgot a lot about that night,
dude. You know how? A fucking pumpkin to my head.
Yes. That's how. Well, I apologize for the light tubes to the balls, but that was mostly JD.
What the fuck? There's an Usher concert movie? No.
Yeah, dude. Me and Steve basically go to the fucking the movies now whenever we're fucking going to the Cinemark, and we saw the Usher concert trailer or not trailer, the poster.
Hopefully it's Cinemark exclusive.
Yeah,
maybe that's Smile 3. It's just gonna be Usher.
I see the chairman. There's Mackenzie Yoon, most light tubes. He's the one who makes all the custom chairs. You remember him from the UEW days too.
Okay.
Nice.
So he was there for your match. Just the CCW one.
Oh, the most recent one?
Yeah. Oh. He had the CCW chair.
Oh, the one I hit, one I smashed on
when you
my
came
head?
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You should remember Mackenzie.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
Hopefully I didn't bend the chair.
Well, we hope to see you at XPW Symphony.
Yeah, I'll be back out there September 7th, and hopefully regularly.
Surprise. Well, since someone else is announcing anything, I'm just not posting anything.
Dude, that's what I'm fucking saying. Like, give me some goddamn announcement. People will
I don't know. Maybe it'll be. I'm hoping we get a fun Friday tonight, but this is off topic. What were we saying before that? But hopefully we.
Oh, us all being together. So
Yes.
yeah, we're gonna get into
That's
some
it.
shenanigans. I'm gonna be down there for 3 days.
I'm going to go up to Rob Black and I'm going to just go,
Okay, GA.
what is your position on vaginal slashers? That'd be a great topic for the show. Just going to ask.
No, you know what? I was gonna say maybe I'll message him and ask to see if we can get a copy of Forced Entry while Dan's here.
Right? Do a live commentary of that.
Rob will do a live stream of the the Federal 5.
Just sitting
YouTube
there watching
be
this
damned.
shit. That'd be great.
Why didn't you say on YouTube? You know, there's other options. Jeez, Dan.
Definitely not YouTube. That's going to be, I don't know.
It'll be on the burner account. Don't worry.
There you
Yeah, coming soon to the gaming channel.
Yeah, right.
The game is pain.
The gaming channel is literally me just fucking yelling at my screen the whole time, and like 2 people fucking watch it.
Well, I think Zombie said he got Killer Clowns. I know he wants to play. I'll have to jump on.
Yeah, we'll have to all jump on and play again.
We'll have to plan out like we were supposed to do with Friday the 13th. We'll plan out a Killer
Yeah,
Clowns.
dude, we need to hurry up on the Friday the 13th thing. The servers are almost done.
No. We'll play the Killer Clowns ones first. Maybe when Dan's down, we'll force him to play. We'll just watch
There
a
we go.
match.
Well,
That'd be hilarious.
You'll see him stuck in a corner. You think I was bad the first time.
Oh,
I can control people now. I know what I'm doing. I still suck, but I mean,
do they kick you off the servers for yelling at people?
No.
That might be a funny gaming stream. At least you can hear my frustration.
Yeah, there you go.
No, mine was
I
pretty
can
funny.
talk
the first
shit
time.
probably, but I can't really do much. So. But XPW Symphony of Destruction, yes, I believe Mickey Knuckles was confirmed, right?
Yeah.
Yes, she is. All the champions were confirmed.
Homeless Jimmy, Necro Butcher's there.
Not a champion, but yes, confirmed. Eric Ryan, JTG, Slice Boogie.
There's also a couple other names too that I know of that haven't been announced. So
well, we're gonna do a show when we get closer in SCS just to talk about it. There was some stuff I want to talk about anyway, so hopefully we'll have the official announcement by then. Zombie, I see your question. Did you order Killer Clowns? I already have it digitally. I haven't got my physical copy yet, but I'm good to play it. So we'll have to figure out when.
Yeah, and stream XPW if you can't be there in Los Angeles. You can still watch it. Maybe you'll see us, in the crowd.
VXS had a great show tonight on YouTube. I don't know, remember VX. I know tomorrow's Ruthless Pro Wrestling's King of the Hill 2. I'm gonna check that out tomorrow at 1. Kruger, I don't know if you know that's on tomorrow, but
what is it?
King of the Hill 2. King of the
King of the Hill.
King of the Kill 2.
It's just Hank is just got his fucking life.
I didn't watch the first one.
First one was solid enough.
What company is it?
It's Ruthless Ruthless Pro Wrestling. The one Joe Dredd does on the East.
Oh, okay.
It's tournament, Schlack's in it. It's got a bunch of guys.
Yeah. Of course, Judge Joe Dredd will also be at Symphony of Destruction.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Excited for that.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. And I know we'll take Kruger out for tea maybe one day. So yeah, we're not all going to be together. And God damn it, Dan, put your arms down.
That should just be how we end it. We just jump up in the air and you just freeze the frames. Tea. I love tea. I love green tea. I love Lipton tea. I love it all. I just love tea, Todd. Tea is the shit, Todd.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I know. Dan's mind somewhere else now. He's already just waving by. Okay, Dan, wrap us out so we can sign out normally.
On that note, join the free Discord. Also, patreon.com/fleshwindfeatures. We don't do the super chat thing, so throw us a few bucks and you get a lot for it. We still got a lot of After Dark content, exclusive, uncensored, all that good stuff on the Patreon. And it only starts at just $1, so it won't break your wallet. On what else? Wednesday, we will have a stacked live show. I know we didn't have one. And also stay tuned to the channel because there's going to be a lot dropping. And when we get into October, there's going to be days where you might have 2 shows, 3 shows a day. Who the fuck knows? But there's going to be a lot coming your way. So check that out. All the Troma shorts as well. And that's all I got. Yes. Pissing rocks. Later.
All right. Money's on the dresser.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
That what got you this time?
Is that what you don't usually say that?
I've
You
been
say
saying
good
that
evening.
No, I've been saying money's on the dresser for a while now. Dan, have I been saying money's on the dresser for a while now?
You've been saying that for a while, but I'm going to close with it's tea time.
I didn't even get to sign out. Fuck you. You're going to close with tea time. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Yeah, take that, Dan.